He's going to be stuck on an island all alone. Utility ringing out, and here's the attack from Na'Vi. They want to take this battle at range, and KENNYS going to come out on top with the first. They've stalled him out at the corner. Na'Vi cannot pass, cannot move forward until SİMPLE gets into the action.
Well, that long push though, flamie, huge kill, that traps Jax alone. The backstab is in now on Moy, and he turns, a nice headshot coming through as flamie goes down. That might have done it here. 2-on-3, they're low on health for the Na'Vi side. Even with the bomb plant, they're in a bit of trouble. Boomich immediately shot down, but Electronic will steal it back. Absolute robbery. Never let their foot off the pedal on that first map on Nuke. If G2 can stall them out here, if they can, slow them down a bit, get some more kills in play, it all counts, it all matters at the end. And he's trying to see if he can play around the smokes that Na'Vi have just put up on the catwalk right in front. Excellent shot with the deagle. He's going to turn for it, and they're still out there. They're spamming through, and they'll catch him eventually. There's so many bullets coming his way. One of them was bound to connect. They're still waiting up there, and the smoke is going to be fading soon. Nice shot from Jax. He nearly took down SİMPLE. Can he do it one more time? He's doing so much damage, and there's a double grenade taking down SİMPLE and Electronic. And G2, they found a way into this second round so early on.
Yeah, they've pretty much won this. 15 seconds. I don't think Boomich has the ability, and he's just going to have to probably save this MAC-10, although Jax is dropped down. Another kill for him, 2 in the round.
For the same stall. Hope they don't do it a third time here. Flashbangs being traded over the wall over at long, a wide swing. That's an amazing amount of distance for Boomich to run, and none of his teammates are there behind him to pick up the slack. The fact that he makes it that far on, I mean, there should have been like 2 or 3 more people fighting G2 out there. So a little bit of a messed up timing, I think, for Na'Vi to take the swing.
Well, G2 is very fortunate. Their 2 rifle players at long got caught together. Or, excuse me, Nexa has the MAC-10, but they almost grouped up exactly for that. And Kenny has got to be so worried behind that car that could get spammed through. Even with the smoke there, not providing a whole lot of cover, but he's got the scout. And just looking down, making himself as small as possible, and it's not going to work. Not for the whole time. And G2, in the interest of the overall goal of winning the round, had to just abandon KENNYS.
Down, they had to let pushing with the MAC-10. Again, I like this. I really want G2 to reclaim a little bit of dignity and confidence in this map early on, and then we'll see how it goes. Just try and see if you can...
Especially around 2, I mean, with the MAC-10, the bonus money, you know they're going to be unarmored, you know they can't invest into this round, so why not get aggressive and see if you can get yourself a bit rich. Help the economy game early on. Couple of kills coming out for G2, and yeah, I mean, that's a good point as well. I mean, it is a best of 5. That first map is obviously going to sting a little bit. Boomich close up, he can find that kill. 4 HP on KENNYS, and Boomich setting a personal record in the previous map. In the middle. That's a great shot. Timing peak, making sure you dodge the flashbang and picking off the player meant to clear the close angles.
And we were talking about this yesterday after the games. We wanted to have said Aminek's name a couple of more times, maybe. It's not that he wasn't doing anything or that he was letting his team down. I mean, obviously, in the grand finals, so everyone was doing something. But yeah, he's a great player. We want to be able to call out his name a bit more, and there was one of the chances there. Now they're pushing up. Perfecto starting to fall back. Wow, G2 actually really trying to reclaim a lot of the pacing of this game right now, even in spite of the fact that they're playing on the CT side, which normally where you're sort of waiting around and just seeing what's coming, but they're not really doing that.
What a perfect timing for the push. And Hunter's going to continue. He'll be able to spot them out, especially. He might speed things up when he hears the nades and the communication from his team, and he just misses the opportunity. He wants a clean shot. He's going to tap away. He's going to get Perfecto from behind. That should stall out the attack on Catwalk.
And he falls back. Not greedy, not sticking around for more headshots. That's so smart.
And look at the nade damage as well. Not a lot of utility. 2 smokes and a flashbang left for Na'Vi to try and get into this bomb site, or try and do damage, but I think with 20 seconds, they might just call it all off.
I don't know what other plan there could be. If you thought you could do a lot of equipment damage and they would sort of take away rifles, maybe you'd want to go for it, but it seems unlikely, and they don't really have any money themselves, Na'Vi, so G2, this is really surprising. We saw nothing like this on the entire Nuke map, pretty much. Hunter sneaking in, he's flanked all the way around to find a second kill on flamie. And yeah, they're trapped in here. Time is out in the playoffs, and hopefully that goes away again, but it's a round I kind of want to just put a pin in it right now, and we'll see if it comes back to haunt them. Perfecto out at long. He's got some backup here. The timing for the flashbang is amazing, and they should be able to get this kill down in the pit. Jax alone. Backup is pretty far away at the moment. He's just sniping away, trying to buy a little bit of time. Kenny at the corner. If you are going to have backup, then Kenny at that range is going to be exactly what you need. And now the bomb is out in the open, and more people are going to start to rotate in. Kenny actually moving closer. He really wants to be there to help out. They're all looking at Jax now. They know that Orb is close, and they're going to get the one kill. Grenade underhand through, and it explodes. Perfecto. What a great kill. A 2-on-2 now.
Simple out mid. He's gotten one kill, and now he's opened up that part of the map, and he can actually be a nuisance. He can actually prevent G2 from rotating over towards the B bomb site. The smoke is going to slow him down. It's going to buy time for Electronic with the bomb, and now with an M4 to be able to make it to the B bomb site. This is the battle we wanted. KENNYS and Simple inside the smoke, passing each other, not even seeing it. Oh, there's Simple coming through, and Kenny turns and gets him.
That is completely ridiculous. They were practically standing on top of each other, none of them knowing. If he had stayed there, Kenny, I guarantee you, Simple would have won that fight. He's inside of the smoke. It would have favored him. Now Electronic, what does he do? He's got no armor. He's got no grenades left. They still have a Molotov and an HG grenade. They could do so much to win this round. Now, it is Electronic, and he's been playing an absurd tournament himself. So many of the Na'Vi players you could put in that category. He's going to go for the bomb plant. That will give them some money to work with, and that's fine. Molotov here will force him out. The HG certainly, if he wasn't already gone, that would probably have done it. And now he needs the headshots, and he needs them really, really quickly, walking right into Hunter's field of view. Seems like he could have maybe stayed a bit more hidden
now as well.
Yeah, and that should frighten everyone on that G2 side. Yeah, some of the shots he's been hitting today and yesterday especially, way out of control. Hunter, he's hearing them, but Simple's right in front. The gun barrel going to be showing. Oh, he almost transfers it. Hunter through the door, and he actually gets it. I think that was the last bullet, taking down Simple. Immense fight to be winning. And Boomich, he jumps down, leaps off the catwalk to try and see if he can punish it. It's with the MAC-10. I don't think anyone's called it out. I don't think they know that he's here. You could see Hunter not even turning for it. Is that enough of an opening? Can they actually turn it with just that one kill?
I think Kenny knew. I just don't think the communication registered in Hunter's brain quick enough. Jack's going to push out long, though, so retaking map control they've lost. What a bold play from Boomich. At the moment, doesn't really have too much of an impact, but it has thrown this defense into a bit of a crazy spin where they don't know what's happening. And again, another attack up catwalk, but Kenny's attention isn't there.
Look at Jax, he's running miles away. He could have been here already helping out, but they had the wrong call on defense, so they need to win the fight. One good kill and another great follow-up from Perfecto, and they actually get the bomb site, and suddenly it's a 2-on-2. Man, that's so interesting. Definitely some communication problems here for G2 in this particular round. And now Boomich still down here with the MAC-10, and they know it. Kenny would have called that out to get the grenade in, a little bit of damage. The MAC-10 reigns supreme for a double.
There's going to be some nerves that they need to work through, and I'm certain that some of those played into that domination on Nuke just previously. Kenny wants to challenge on catwalk, and he's going to get it. Electronic walks right into him. He hadn't seen the aggressive position from the op before, and Kenny catches him off guard.
Kenny alone with no backup, no one there to help him out. He was so confident in winning that fight. And it wasn't misplaced either. 8th round here as Kenny will fall to Simple down the middle. You do like to see the style of AWPing though from Kenny. Get a kill somewhere, fall back, reposition, go, just never try and fight the same place twice. But he walked right into the crosshairs there. So now Hunter up at the site, they have a lot of Molotovs and they can Molotov out this position. And if they do, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He's got Nexa with him there and Jax down at long.
We'll see if they can make it around this corner. This is a crossfire setup for the G2 defense. They need someone to make contact. There's Nexa with one. Surely Perfecto, he's not going to clear this corner. He doesn't look left. Oh, this is dangerous. Hunter, they know exactly where he is. And Flamey doesn't look either. Flamey just pulls out and tries to switch the weapon. And they're all...
Yeah, so maybe that's a good reason to call them off and do something else. There's still plenty of map to play around with. Looks like they want to go for the B bomb site. Hunter is there. That's his 14th kill with only 2 deaths. And they really can't make it through. That's a confined space. Those HE grenades leave your ears ringing for a long time.
Oh, this is a good point. Jack's going to get a freebie. Maybe able to fight down mid. Molotov might slow things down. The big thing is the utility that Na'Vi uses to attack the B bomb site is all negated by the counter nades.
Yep.
So they get stalled out, and when they eventually run out of flashbangs, there's no way to make it through that hallway against Hunter. Amanek, the double scope, he saw ahead, and that's a quick duck from Electronic.
Yeah, they have that double AWP. They can stay alive with both AWPs, right? That's such a luxury.
Here we go, free plant. Don't even mind this. G2 just playing at retake, trying to play it safe, preserve the weapons in their hand. That's the catwalk player. Electronic is down, so it's just Flamey with his deagle. A little bit of damage onto Kenny, who can just fall away.
Yeah, don't lose the AWP, right? You invested into to those rifles. Best to keep
This
them
is going to
alive
leave the A bomb site a little bit understaffed.
It's the same setup. Perfecto and Upper Dark, 4 men at the catwalk. They just wait a bit longer this time, and then they go for it. Now, the advantage is, as we've been pointing out, there really are no grenades left on the CT side, so it's going to be rough, but a nice shot through the smoke as Electronic jumps down, is definitely hurt, and Nexa will find him. Kenny looking to see if he could pick someone before they even get the bomb down, but they're going to be planting on the catwalk side of that A site, and now they're all holding there. They don't have any more grenades left either.
This is going to be interesting. These two flashbangs on Nexa and Jax. Oh, that's a great shot from Simple. And look at him step up to the plate, being more aggressive.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get pushed back to the catwalk with the rest of his team. This is such smart play from Simple. He has to have some sort of presence on the bomb site itself. One flashbang here, that's the last one they have. Boomich trying to turn for it, but he stares right into it. It doesn't matter. Perfecto was playing anti-flash, and he's going to get the one. Nexa with a double up, but still don't think it matters here. They're low on health coming in. Oh. Incredible headshot. But yeah, again, Simple overrun, and they're just so far away that they can't get the defuse.
There's just nothing he can do peeking up into what he knows is going to be an AWP. 4-round lead now for G2 and fast pace, but Perfecto blind. He recovers just enough to find the kill.
The trade of grenades, flashbangs. I mean, it looked like actually Nexa was going to be the one that had vision for a second longer, and then third or fourth or however many flashbangs were thrown, one of them landed on him. And now they have long control and can't walk, but there's 4 people here. Look at the gamble. Oh dear. They're actually fully invested into this A defense.
It's fine for now in terms of numbers, but yeah, they need to get someone else up into the bomb site. They can't have everyone just playing on the slope. That's an impossible defense, essentially. And they still have no idea Electronic is here at the stairs. Jax might just fall prey to it. Simple's going to come up to play contact on him. There's the second peek. If Jax had killed Electronic, Simple would have been there to clean it up, and Kenny overextends, not expecting that level of aggression, and the defense crumbles. Hunter and Amanek must fall back.
Well, that's a round that's lost to... Well, some pretty clear things, right? The flashbang war out long was lost, that's one thing, but then the assumption that no one had actually pushed catwalk yet, that was what ultimately really did it. Otherwise, maybe if they win that fight versus Electronic, or if they just don't even take it and fall back, at least they have the man presence there. Brilliant stuff. Navi, and this was way more decisive. I mean, I like the fight out long, but when they win, when Electronic gets that second kill up on the catwalk, they go. Like, that's an immediate call, and it should be. But I'm just happy to see Navi do it.
Well, now these 2 rounds that are strung together from Navi mean a lot of money is taken out of the G2 hands. Hunter should be able to drop 1 in the next round. He's got plenty of utility to do it. So I think we're still going to see a buy out of G2, but it's going to be strained, and it'll certainly be the last one they have if they're to lose that round. So Navi have a clear path to get right back into this game.
There's something fascinating about the fact that 3 leading the charge at the moment. And Navi, though, starting to pick themselves up.
The boost.
Oh,
Boost,
wow.
He's going to get 1. Good find from Amanek. Just barely out of vision. It looked like they wanted to go fast out mid. That shuts it down. Again, G2 just doing, even in some of these losses, they've done such a very good job of stalling out Navi's earliest ideas across the map. And there's no investment from G2 outside of Hunter and Amanek, what they've saved.
That was a boost that they couldn't even see from T-Spawn. So the fact that there was an op looking didn't even make a difference. USP, and he walks right into it. Yeah, I mean, no one could have really helped him out with that.
No, but again, it's about finding ways to get these guns involved in the action. You've got to rotate Hunter over now. Amanek staying in the B bomb site, and now he's even evacuated that position towards mid with the op, trying to find 1 more kill. G2 actually just staying very centralized.
You wish almost at this point that Hunter could actually give the flashbang to a teammate, so he could be flashed into the long fight. You can flash yourself into that fight, but it's not as reliable. If you throw it off the wall, it also makes a noise if they're close. And
yo, they're having the right read, though.
Yeah, they have the right idea.
And this might be because, I mean, they know Navi have just attacked the A bomb site so much up catwalk. Maybe they're trying to get here, but they have to select 1. They have to select long or catwalk to defend. And now some utility usage. That's 2 flashbangs they hear coming out. So this is as perfect as you could ask if you're G2. You have the op here, you have the M4 on catwalk, and you have what little utility is here ready to go.
Smokes look like they're perfect. No gaps in that one. Grenade actually is a very powerful grenade, and look at the time that's left.
No Molotovs for this
concern.
position.
No, you're right. They don't have anything to burn it out. What an excellent shot from Amanek. 15 seconds on the clock, and they started to move closer. Navi, they should be their round. This is the one that they almost get for free. They're just fighting a couple of rifles. Amanek with 1 of them, and he doesn't take down Simple. 4 seconds left, and they're going to go for the bomb plant and the Molotov. It's going to be a second too late. Boomich gets out and dodging. Nexa will be dropped. Bomb site right now for Navi. No one is there. A 5-on-5 for the retake unless someone gets a kill right about now. Kenny, he's looking into the site from a long range with the AWP, but once again, it's hard for him to find much of anything, and Electronic sneakily hiding up on catwalk gets a kill. Boomich will follow it up with 2 big ones, dropping Kenny and Jax. He actually won the fight at long against Kenny with the AWP. That's amazing. Amanek, a lot of challenges coming his way. He's going to get the one, but yeah, he wanted to try and speed it up.
Kenny was holding the cross at the bomb site, and he didn't realize that someone had already dropped down and was out of his field of view, had already gotten past where he was aiming. So just the visibility of the op when it's scoped in betrays him there. 7-6. This is a great stretch for Na'Vi. What now, 4 in a row?
Yeah, they're doing a great job at coming back in the game. It looked like G2 were about to exact a hell of a lot more revenge.
So much with so little. We'll see if it can happen again. And oh, Boomich has got the lineup. He was waiting for it. Even the upper dark push, Perfecto spots that out. Shouldn't be too much danger, especially now that he sees 2. 1 kill for him, and he's still willing to challenge. Ooh, that's a great flick over.
Yeah, nicely handled. Oh, right.
That's giving up mid jump.
It's just saying, you know what?
You win this battle. Fair play.
I surrender. Amanek, I guess Flamey carrying the bomb. Don't think it's going to make a difference. Perfecto back with more
aggressive on catwalk, but this time the Molotov forces him back.
That's how he got one of those earlier fights against Electronic, and he's not all the way back. Timing shot there, and Electronic will take him down for the smoke. That's a nice entry, trying to follow it up and stay aggressive and maybe beat the timing against the backup that must surely be coming in. He knows that he's got the right read, but Nexa is just going to be a bit more accurate this time. I still like the play from Electronic and Simple, and down in middle waiting for Amanek to try and do something that probably could have been a kill.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the Simple and Electronic. They're more than happy to push out and take more fights. Go look for them, especially Electronic, knowing that KENNYS was out of the fight with the AWP. Happy to challenge against just the rifle. But this is bold even for Simple. He's out mid all on his own with the AWP. No one watching his back. No one having support for him.
Nice jump. Hunter looking over the middle saying, that is not going to be a B split. I've already got it checked out. He's actually still running to the B bomb side. They really think that's B. Oh, no.
Yeah, Nexa got lured into the trap. Walking down the ramp, and again, another catwalk hit for Na'Vi. And it has just been working so well after it was stopped a couple times. Na'Vi found the winning recipe, and Simple is going to continue the challenge. All of them continue the challenges, fighting at the same time, and that's put Na'Vi up 8-7.
Have to wait for some teammates, or maybe just go for one of the jumps. He's still looking for it, turning around. He's pretty quick about it too. Now backup is being called in, and Boomich lands a headshot at range. The bomb is down, but they got to take a deep breath here, G2. Don't give this one up. You've got the bomb plant down now. Find some safe space to be in. See if you can maybe stay alive here. They get a kill on Simple at least. Amanek playing close. It's Flamey and Electronic to help out, and what a retake.
He was so good yesterday in the semifinal at finding entries. Electronic now trying to find information, tagged by the scout. Just a little bit. There's the fight, but not accurate just yet. Flashbang comes in, and Jax has 2. That's what he delivered yesterday. They got G2 into the grand finals in the first place, and I think Na'Vi just has to save.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And what they save isn't even that impressive, is it? That M4 is going to be picked up, but yeah, 2 MP9s and a FAMAS there on the Na'Vi side. Not that much equipment to work with. And that worked out really well. There is a bit of an issue, I think, when you go for those repeaks at that A ramp, if you're Electronic, he's flashed into the fight, but if they already have the pre-fire there, it's a bit of a coin flip if you're just going to walk right into a bullet. Interesting to see Amanek and Hunter out in the middle and dropping Flamey, continuing the fight. It's a pretty good return there for Electronic, which is the CC at range, but oh! Coming through is Simple with a headshot on Amanek. That's so brutal.
Yeah, well, Amanek wanted to be a little bit greedy and pick up that creek. He got punished for it. Simple now close to the doors. There is a Molotov on Nexa if he wants to throw it to clear it out, just like the previous round. Doesn't look like they want to actually be aggressive out mid, though. Perfecto alone in the B bomb site. Electronic starting to cheat towards middle, towards CT spawn. Just to pick up the FAMAS, but he's got to get back towards the railing. And again, Electronic with 8 HP might have a really tough task on his hand, just like the previous round, defending against this catwalk hit. There is a Molotov as well if Nexa wants to throw that behind the railing.
He's throwing it right on top of Electronic. Yeah, need to back on out, don't take any damage. Simple, we'll find another kill next. I think there was 3 people shooting at that moment. He even gets the headshot on Jax. And Kenny, 1 versus 3, 40 seconds. It's going to be almost impossible. And Simple, the flashbang comes through, and that's great news. A little bit of time being bought. Here comes the flash. Oh, actually, yeah, he turns for it. Not going to try and peek behind it, but then there's only 25 seconds. So even if they win the fight now, I don't think it's going to be quite enough time. That's a lot of damage being output from Boomich. Gets the assist there on Hunter. And they managed to cool it down here.
Simple just tracks while spraying, gets a couple extra kills as well. Amanek and Jax want to save these guns, but they're going to get no money. G2's really hurting for cash. Their economy is in an awful state at the moment. And what's really painful is they're going to have to sit out this round as disadvantage. He goes back for it, though, and that's why. Flashbang, even blind, Amanek already had the lineup.
Kenny charging, not checking the car, and Boomich, oh, he's holding the trigger, wants to go for a double, and he'll have it as well. Simple showing up, and Boomich, what a nice triple kill with an MP9. He is so good with that weapon, and always has been. Hunter now, yeah, he wanted to be the late flanker for the eventual long hit. Peek into it, gets Think, falls back down, and he's somehow still alive. Electronic making up for the team damage by getting a nice triple kill.
Okay, certainly
has been running through upper dark just to make sure no one is there. They clear the corner, and Simple is the one holding the A-bomb side. So if they manage to win the fight against him, and the timing, they nearly catch him. Now if they keep pushing, they're on top of the Molotov. Electronic is there, and they go back to try and fight that duo. And so far, they don't come out on top. A monstrous grenade on top of Amanek and Nexa. And he's just calling it in, Simple. He loves this fight right now. Can just buy time for the team to get here or set up for more executes. Oh, that has actually looked like they were both flashed. They still win the fight. And it's a 3-on-3. Boomich, pretty quick up catwalk. That spray as he's falling back, still dinks Amanek. And Nexa in a 1 versus 3. Na'Vi are such a good CT-sided team on this map, and it's showing right now. Nexa turning, he needs 2 more headshots. There's the one, the follow-up, and he gets it! A great whether or not he can beat this fight against the MAC-10 and the AK-47. He turns for it here, 20 seconds. They Molotov their way onto the site. Electronic is already gone, and that leaves Simple very much alone. Boomich about to be shot in the back, and there it is. Long range for Simple, and that was all he could do. It's still impressive with those 2 kills. 9 seconds, and the bomb will go down, and that's a beautifully timed...
hands. Why not just go for it? There's still cash behind this, too, so Na'Vi not fully invested in this round.
Let's see if it pays off. It is hard to argue against. Hunter takes a grenade down there in lower dark. They're setting up over at long. Boomich here with the CSAT 75 close range could be very scary. It's hard to put a flashbang that actually connects with him in any reasonable fashion here. He walks right into the shot. Jax, pretty good opening there. And now Electronic and Simple. Simple doesn't really want to actually go catwalk. He could have maybe tried to escape to stay safe, but much like he normally does, he's going to go and fight instead. Flamey is down, Simple's ready and waiting and almost walking into the angle. Oh, Kenny, that is a quick shot. I don't even know how he saw him. Through the scope, obviously.
With his eyes.
With his eyes, yeah.
Electronic, ooh, that's the bomb, and that actually easily could have dropped down onto the elevator. That could have been a disaster. Unfortunately for Perfecto, he's the last one left. I think it's that whole left angle, right angle peak for Simple and Kenny S that made it so easy for Kenny. Looked fast from our point of view. And Perfecto's going to get away, but he's already being hunted by Hunter. Aha.
He does that a lot. I feel like it's... I often end up saying something similar, and I think, you know what? Maybe he is role-playing that part.
You're like, oh, I didn't mean to sound like an idiot, but it's just the way it works out.
They line up. Oh, no, Boomich. Big kill on Jax. 25 seconds. They take down Electronic. That's a tiny little mistake that could easily cost them the round. If Boomich gets 2 kills, Electronic could swing wide, and suddenly it can all crumble. But the bomb will go down instead, and it's looking a bit better here as Hunter will take down Flamey, and some grenades to buy a bit of time. They're looking like they've recovered the scenario, G2. Don't want to see that ever again. Not here on DUST2 in this grand finals. Boomich will get dropped, but oh man.
Listen, the crack is one thing. It's hard
smoke here, G2 to try and get into it. Now it could work, but you're not going to get a second chance. Flamey holding one angle, Perfecto with a crossfire on the other. Oh, and he gets instantly shocked. Jax, another great entry, and Perfecto, 2 kills would be too much to ask for. He got the 1 and a lot of damage, and that's still pretty good. Kenny holding middle, and they're going to save. They're not even going to try and get close to it. Man, Jax is a superhero at getting those entries.
Yeah, he's been phenomenal for this team in that regard. That's a beautiful opening provided by him, but also, I mean, unfortunate timing for Flamey pulling out the nade, but I think that's exactly what G2 said, is just the amount of utility that's dumped from Na'Vi from both sides of the map in towards middle, and they just want to exploit it. They want to exploit the lack of nades, the nades that are used too early, and they're right back into this map. It's all tied up. 13-13 down the stretch.
About to be 5 in a row for G2.
Yeah, the best that Na'Vi can do is just keep this AWP in hand of Simple.
Well, here's a question, though.
Yeah.
So far, that AWP has been playing, you know, on the CT side of mid doors. It's been playing up at the catwalk. That's kind of the most forward he's been. But that doesn't have to stay that way. They could boost him up quick. They could run him up that catwalk, take a fight in middle. any number forward from the Molotov, and he's in so much trouble. He should be dead. I can't believe he got that kill. That's very impressive. He could have easily been gone, and then could be another round gone for Na'Vi as well.
G2's fine with the one-for-one trade, though. Jax is the entry fragger as well, so he's going to be no stranger to getting picked off first. Simple now has to stay pretty much planted at this A bomb site, and there's not really any way for him to get aggressive here. He's got to be very cautious if he wants to move up. You can see in the X-ray that Simple doesn't have. KENNYS just holding the angle with an AWP of his own. All of G2 is lined up for this catwalk hit, so let's see. Simple, what have you got at 13-13?
Well, see if he can even beat the grenades here. Going to be raining down all across him. 55 seconds, they jump down now, they're right on top of him. If he misses one more shot, they'll absolutely take him down. And I don't think he knows there's a second player there right around the corner. But Boomich from long will help him out. Amanek nearly made it ways with the smoke. 45 seconds, a missed chance, and he's low on health himself. The bomb is down, and it's a 2-on-4. And G2, how can they defend this? A jumping shot will get his face blown off. Nexa quick with the AK-47. And now 2-on-3. Nexa and Kenny, can they pull one more miracle here? It's Flamey to get the kill, and Nexa alone. They're all shooting at him, and he can't stand up to it. Goes down. Boomich with the double. Saving Simple and saving the round. Unbelievably dangerous now. There's one Molotov. I don't know if he's going to have a teammate maybe backing it up, but they're shooting through the car windows. They still don't know. They might think this is clear now. That's a mistake. Nexa gets one. A follow-up from Simple. They thought they had it cleared out. They thought they had already done the homework there, and he punishes them right away. 3 versus 5 now. They should be able to get rid of him. They have another Molotov. There should be no way that he could stay alive in this corner. But look at how much attention and just utility he's grabbing. That's 2 Molotovs and an HE and 2 players dead on the G2 side.
It's information gathered as well. So Flamey can play alone with his AWP. Excuse me, I said it incorrectly at the start of the round. He did have one. It was Boomich and Simple juggling, like you said, due to the spawn. So Flamey's going to be positioned. That's an incredible shot from KENNYS. He might have just opened up the whole bomb site. Smoke wall is up, and Boomich can't do anything except wait for his teammates. Some utility.
Or do they really want to try and go through? They go for the boost, and that's revealed right then and there. No one to shoot for the smoke. They want to reboost it again, but the bomb is already down. They had this round. Simple had already given it to them, but now they might be in a little bit of trouble here. The smoke is finally going to be fading, and they have one of their own to try and block out long, but they don't know about that car yet, and that's an issue. Perfecto lining up, and could have been a huge double kill. Now Hunter falling back with the Krieg. He's solo on health again. He's going to have to try and look for headshots, and that is a great run. Instead of doing it one at a time, they just decide to speed it up and get it into overtime or not. Hunter going down early on. Na'Vi, they were behind early on DUST2, but they're looking to win the second map of the grand finals here. It's Simple to get dropped as he's trying to escape through the smoke, and Flamey will fall next. Electronic, wide peek, but he doesn't get shot down long from that AWP. And Nexa, 2 health left. Kenny, he pushes up long. He wants to go and help out before Nexa has to fight on his own. And that bomb is only just planted. He's got a great angle here, Kenny. I don't think they'll expect it. They are kind of looking for it, but a nice headshot to bring one down. Is he ready to flick? That's the Krieg right in front. If he misses the chance, he's gone. Kenny with the leg shot. That might be everything they need here. And now only a couple of seconds left. Perfecto on 1 point of health, and he gets a shot. It's the time for it. He's going to run for it.